This is Mateo Chang reporting to you from Bangkok, one of the world's most prosperous cities in the year 2100 and the center of the world. Now, here's the deal. What happened to the West? We're still trying to figure it out. We don't really know what happened to Germany. It just seems like a lot of those guys moved over to the United States and continued whatever they were doing in Germany. It's kind of interesting because, you still had in the United States, which claimed to have eradicated German white supremacy, you still had people wearing Adidas, using Volkswagens. What was happening at the time was a Volkswagen, which was a car made under Hitler, was being advertised with a peace sign. Adidas, the AD stands for Adolf. The whole thing was just it's so powerful how all these companies managed to survive and outlast the government. Same thing, we're still using Facebook, Meta, Google. We're still using semiconductors from that time, and thank goodness we are, because the amount of knowledge that's in these things that the AI has been able to generate is incredible. But how is it that we are so much better than those people back then? We're still using their things. How is it that they failed where we succeeded here in Asia? We're still trying to figure it out, but from what we can tell, you've got a bunch of Germans, right, doing it all over again. What was the majority race in Germany under Adolf Hitler? It was Germans, right? They escaped the Civil War in 1850, World War I, World War II, and all that stuff. So then they came to the United States. Did they get rid of their culture? We don't know. Guess what? What's the majority religion in Germany back in the 1930s and 40s? It was Christianity. You had a Christian country full of Germans doing it all over again with the aid of a South African. So remember, a lot of the Jim Crow laws in the United States back in the day were worked on in collaboration with South Africa, that apartheid government. But nobody really thought of the United States as an apartheid state, even though that's exactly what it was. And that's what it continued to be long after the laws were changed. And so you now had in the United States, in the year 2024, a South African helping, again, bringing in these slogans, these ideas that were supposed to make America better. And yet, think about what's really happening. A government with a South African and a German president basically going after Semites, and at the same time arming a ally overseas in murdering Semitic people. And yet they never made the connection between the German Semitic pogroms and the American Semitic pogroms. It's marketing. You just take a word, you can change it however you like. We don't really do that anymore over here. Like I said, we're better. And that's why we are the world leader. So what did the Americans know? We don't know. We don't really care, right? But hey, China has been supporting Palestine since 1955. And that's why we're here today. We have a morality that the West in the old days, whether it was Germany or the United States, can't match. And let's hope we keep it so that we, a truly diverse country with the power and the technology of the Americans, which was built on top of the Germans, hopefully we'll keep it that way. I'm out.